Anybody waiting there? Then we'll head down the river this afternoon. Now it's a beautiful day. Is everybody happy? Good. Everybody seemed very happy getting on the boat. Now I know it's a very hot day, but we cannot moan because it's hot. Because when it's cold, everyone's moaning, and when it's hot, everyone's moaning. So we have to enjoy it, don't we? Now you have a bar downstairs in the
Hermanos, en este momento nos estamos desplazando del muelle de lo que es Westminster hacia lo que es el muelle de la parte final de lo que es el, ¿cómo se llama? El punto de la parte sur del río.
And hopefully what I can pass on.
Esa parte, la parte de Greenwich al final, es donde vamos a terminar, dar la vuelta y retornar a lo que es el área de aquí de Westminster. Aquí haciendo un repaso, les digo que estamos con el frente de London Eye, tenemos el antiguo Parlamento, la antigua municipalidad de aquí de Londres, y en la parte de atrás, o el ayuntamiento como les decía, nos estamos despidiendo ya de lo que es el Parlamento.
You can see over 30 miles across London. It's now carried over 85 million people. It is the most visited tourist attraction in the country, the London Eye. On our left hand side there's a white column and a golden eagle. That is our Royal Air Force War Memorial. It commemorates the men, the women and all the allies. They gave their lives in the First and Second World War. The Tattershall Castle is a floating pub. She was an old passenger boat on the River Humber in Hull. Then we've got a very beautiful Gothic style building. This is Whitehall Court Mansion.
En este momento ustedes están apreciando lo que es el Hungerford Bridge. En este momento estamos pasando, lo pueden ustedes apreciar.
Covent Garden and the West End of London. The first bridge that we go under today, this is Charing Cross Railway Bridge. Either side of the bridge there's a footbridge.
Es hora de apoyar el canal, es hora de que te suscribas, darle like y compartir. Así que gracias por ese apoyo al canal.
Now we're turning the boat and we're going to pick up a few people that are waiting here at Embankment Pier. Going to be here very briefly to allow these people on. Then we're going to cross over to Festival Pier, pick up some people there, and then we'll make our way downriver. Please bear with me for a few minutes and I will continue.
En este momento nos dirigimos a otro de los muelles, al Embankment Pier, al muelle de Embankment. Es otra parada clave que hace para subir otro poco más de gente. Así de que espero estén disfrutando en la comodidad de casa, en la comodidad de este horario. Este momento, les digo, es maravilloso. Es un día súper soleado, bastante caluroso, pero muy bello. En este momento ustedes al fondo pueden apreciar lo que es el área financiera de Londres. Pueden apreciar el Shard. Pueden apreciar el raspador de queso, que así le llaman a ese edificio por su forma. Está el walkie-talkie también, pero bueno. Y ustedes disfrútenlo, nosotros nos asoleamos, nos ponemos un poquito más morenos, pero muy felices de poder hacer esta transmisión para ustedes. Así de que saludos cordiales para todos y cada uno de los que nos están viendo. De igual forma para los amigos que nos han estado haciendo sus comentarios. Y bueno, pues si usted quiere que lo mencione, hágase presente en esos comentarios, déjeme su nombre y desde dónde nos están viendo y con todo gusto le estaremos mandando un cordial saludo. Así como queremos hacer esa mención muy especial, ya que este señor nos está viendo desde Centroamérica, don Amílcar, don 416X, un gran abrazo para usted, espero que esté disfrutando del video, que lo disfrute, que lo goce y que nos deje su comentario. Ese apoyo también a nosotros y sí que nos beneficia en mucho. Muchas gracias para cada uno de todos los que están acá en la península ibérica, nos apoyan bastante, así de que saludos cordiales para toda nuestra gente en la península ibérica. Hasta Sevilla, mi queridísimo amigo Trujillo, saludos cordiales, mi hermano, que Dios te bendiga y gracias por el apoyo también. Continuando con este video del paseo por el río Támesis, les quiero presentar ahora, está nada menos nada más que el obelisco de Cleopatra. Este obelisco fue erigido en Egipto durante el reinado del faraón Támesis III alrededor del año 1500 a.C. En 1819 se entregó al pueblo británico, como ven, se fue entregado al pueblo británico como obsequio en reconocimiento a la victoria de Nelson sobre la flota francesa en la batalla del Nilo en 1798. ¿Qué tal esa? ¿Cómo la ven? Fue donado, fue regalado por Egipto al pueblo inglés y ahora descansa aquí en las orillas del río Támesis.
Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to everybody and welcome on board to our new passengers that have just joined us. As we've got everyone on the boat now, we'll just mention the safety here. The boat is equipped with all the up-to-date modern life-saving equipments. This comes in the form of life rings, life rafts and life jackets. Downstairs at the back of the boat we have toilets and the bar is open downstairs if you'd like a drink. Now myself and my friend, the crew of the boat here, we are licensed Thames watermen. You are in very safe hands. I've been doing this job for 25 years now, so I've been up and down the river a few times. You're in very safe hands, I promise you that, okay? Now, hey folks, would you like me to speak as we're going along? Would that be okay, yeah? Everybody's happy, okay. Okay, so the area over here on the left-hand side, this is the South Bank of London. This is arts and entertainment. We have the Royal Festival Hall, the Queen Elizabeth Hall, and the Purcell rooms here to our left. As we turn the boat round now, the tide, the water, is going out. So the open sea is about 35 miles down the river to our right. The tide goes out for a total of 7 hours. Once it gets to its lowest point, it will turn and flood back in for 5.5 hours. Now the rise and fall of tide is between 5 and 8 meters every day. So on the highest tide we can have 8 meters in 5 hours. On the left hand side, on the river wall, there's a stone column. That is Cleopatra's Needle. It was given to us by an Egyptian government. That was in thanks over defeating Napoleon and the French fleet at the Battle of the River Nile. The needles are made in pairs and the twin column in Central Park, New York City. Then we have a building with a green roof and a single flagpole. That is the riverside entrance to the Savoy Hotel. This is better known
Amigos,
as the
en este momento estamos pasando bajo el puente de Waterloo Bridge. Waterloo Bridge. Del puente de Waterloo. Estamos pasando. Y bueno.
And I'm sure we can agree, gentlemen, the ladies of London, they made an excellent job on Waterloo Bridge. That is the only bridge on the river.
Yo creo que si no me llegan a escuchar tanto es por la explicación que él está dando en inglés, pero les puedo explicar que acabamos de pasar bajo lo que es el puente de Waterloo. Waterloo, y
Now,
espero
the
que lo
main
estén
hall
disfrutando.
is called the
Nos dirigimos
Olivier.
al
That is named
que es
after
el muelle
Laurence Olivier, the founder of that building.
de
That
Greenwich,
building
el
is
muelle de
voted
Greenwich.
every single year to be the ugliest building on the River Thames. It looks more like a car park or a prison. It's not very good, is it? On the left-hand side, we have a white painted ship. This is the Wellington. It used to be part of the New Zealand Navy in the Second World War. Today, this ship is a floating livery hall. This is a drinking club for retired sea captains. Now, us captains on the river, we are not members of their club. We've got our own one, and it's much better than their one. It's called the Company of Watermen and Lightermen from the City of London. We have our own livery hall by the Tower of London, and it is dating back over 500 years on the river. I am the 5th generation of watermen in my family, and say my son has just been apprenticed to the company. He'll be the 6th generation. So hundreds of years of our family have worked the river. In front of us on the right, we've got a red building with a glass roof and tower. Now look at the windows in the tower at the top. They spell OXO. This is where they made the gravy, the famous stock cube. That glass roof at the top, it's a restaurant. It's called the OXO Tower Restaurant. It's owned by Harvey Nichols. It's one of the top 10 restaurants in London. Gentlemen, if you would like to treat your wife or your girlfriend to a lovely meal, this is a very good restaurant. I'd highly recommend it. I took my wife there for her birthday about 2 years ago, and I'm still paying for it now. So be prepared. It is expensive, but she was happy for one, which is very, very rare. She likes to moan, my wife. She's never happy. Now on the left we've got a building with a green sloping roof. That's the old City of London School for Boys. Now Winston Churchill went to school here as a young boy. Many past Prime Ministers, some of the top MPs, they were educated here before going to Oxford or Cambridge University. The semicircular building on the end, Unilever House. The soap and detergent manufacturers, you may have seen their branding on many different bottles. And this is Blackfriars. Now ladies and gentlemen, the first bridge is a road bridge, and you might notice if you look up, there is a bough of hay hanging under the bridge hole here. Now what this tells everyone is that there is restricted headroom. So see this scaffolding under the bridge, they've restricted it by just over a metre. The bough of hay hangs down, you can see that from a distance telling you there's restricted headroom. Years and years and years ago they would light at night time and it would smoulder away through the night, and you could see that hanging from a distance. So it's an old bylaw that they've used on the bridges for many, many years. As we come down through the bridges, ladies and gentlemen, this railway bridge has been redeveloped. They built a brand new railway station on the bridge. The roof of the bridge here is solar panelled. It generates enough power for the station here at Blackfriars. Got a pub on the right, the old Founders Arms, quite nice in there. Often pop over there, have a little pint. Lovely view across the river of St Paul's. Look over here to our left. Now St Paul's Cathedral, the masterpiece of Sir Christopher Wren. It took 35 years to build. It was completed in 1710. It stands 365 feet, 1 foot for every day of the year. Buried in the crypt at St Paul's, you'll find the tombs of Admiral Lord Nelson, the Duke of Wellington, and the architect Sir Christopher Wren. Written above Wren's tomb in Latin, carved into the stone, if you wish to seek my monuments, just look around you. So he rebuilt most of London after the Great Fire, a fine man. This is the Millennium Bridge, or better known as the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge.
Este es el Millennium
This
Bridge.
was opened on a Saturday morning by the Queen. It was closed the same afternoon by the police. It was unsafe. So many people walked on it, it started bouncing. People were falling over on the bridge. They spent a lot of time and money de-wobblising the bridge, and it is now safe to walk on, as you can see. We have the Globe Theatre on our right of William Shakespeare, the only building to have timber and thatch since the Great Fire of London. In the summertime you can watch a Shakespearean play. Plays are performed in a traditional way with no microphones or stage lighting. It's all done as it used to be done during the time of William Shakespeare. Ahead of the road now, folks, we have Southwark Bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, look on the bridge. You won't see many cars and you won't see many people. This is due to the bad planning of the approach roads. They are hidden so well in the back streets of London, nobody can even find it to use it. If you see anybody on there, give them a wave, because they are probably lost, and it might cheer them up. So it's a well-known fact of London. I have noticed since the invention of Google Maps, you might see a few more people, but years ago it was always very quiet. Now, to our right, folks, we've got a lovely old pub, the Anchor Tavern, Bankside. The pub is over 400 years old. Now, famous man Samuel Pepys, he wrote in his diary